G'day, it's good to see you. My most unfavourite job ever. Stickers. It's got 2 layers on here. The old fish sticker. Oh, this is New South Wales. My pet hate job. So what I won't do is make a 20-minute video of me peeling stickers off. I'll just get that done and I'll be right back. Because I don't think you'd like that. You'd be boring. See you soon. Wish me luck. You people are bloody amazing. Thanks for the idea. You're the best. This is what I was saying the other day. You can just see a little outline of the Rapala sticker, but I think it's just because the boat's actually filthy. So once we clean that up, I reckon we're going to look good. Woo! Just beat me world record. That is one side done. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That is unbelievable. That has taken me probably 10 minutes to do this entire side with the heat gun. Thanks to you lads, bloody champions. You know what this means? You lads need to hit me up with a name. You need to hit me up with a new name for this boat. I think we know her well enough by now. I'll leave that in your capable hands. Hit me up in the comments. I have a naked boat. Stickerless, except for one damn sticker. There's always one, isn't there? This one here, it's coming off in pieces that big. Typical. There's always bloody one in there. It's the nightmare one. Being the dork that I am, I've left one on because that's a big area, so I think that looks alright. Gabagatsu. And of course, matching this side. That hour gauge is going to piss me off no end on that angle. So I reckon we just get under here. A bit of that. Oh, got it. That's better. Much better. Here is my thoughts about the front seat. Thanks for your advice. I do agree it's structural to a point, but I think the beams are probably more important. What I reckon about the front here is I would like to be able to continue the floor right around there so you can walk straight around the whole front of the boat. Walk straight through there to the top. So what I reckon, if I cut down here, take this out, cut through there and fold that down. So we're creating a little seat like most of these centre consoles have just at the front there. So what I mean about the centre console with the seat is, hopefully you can see that, centre console is there with that little seat in front of it. That's out of a 520 Prowler. Haynes Hunter. Fantastic boat. So yeah, something like that, I would love to set it up in that front section. It's all going to depend on how solid that seat is and what's supporting it under the keep tank. We may have to do lots of alterations and it might be all too hard, but that's the idea. So this will be flat, walk straight through, get rid of the keep tank. It'll be flat. Do the same this side. It'll be flat straight through there, walk around and move those rod holders down to the back here. Just slam them in here somewhere. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you think about that. Flat floor right around, keep the rear seat, lose the front seat to a point, but just have that little short front seat there, which will still have the foam in it for buoyancy. Put a cushion on it, cushion on the back, move the rod holders. Happy days. Let me know your thoughts. You ready? Listening? Can't help myself, can I? One of my magnificent subscribers said to me, when you get the boats, why don't you take them out and just see what you need to do? And I'm looking out there while we're having a bit of a feed, me and Mads. Look at that, perfect day. That windsock is barely even moving. I should have done it today. Sit, sit, stand, good girl. Non-powered boat? That can't be right. Must be a misprint. What a cracking day out there. Not a breath of wind, sunshine. Should be out fishing in the bay. Anyway, I'm here trying to work out why my bilge pump doesn't work down there. And I've come across this little breakage here. So we've got the power on, so I just would like to see if that's going to work. No, okay. That actually goes out through the boat, out to this bilge pump here, which fills the live well up the front there. So I doubt very much if they're linked. Okay, that wire goes through there and up the front. It obviously goes up to the switch panel, but there's only one bilge pump switch. So we'll have to do a bit of wire tracing, I'm thinking. This fella here loops back around, that red wire there, and that loops directly up to the power of the battery. We may have a blown fuse there, but it's got to go up to the switch panel as well, because there is a one bilge pump switch. We'll check these fuses out first of all. Yeah. Oh man, that corroded to the shithouse. There we go. Oh, look at the corrosion in that. They don't look like they're blown. Oh, he's better. He's alright, he's not blown either. We'll clean them up so that they actually connect. Give it a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, that's crunchy as. I could feel it actually crunching as I pushed it in. This is the float switch that came off it. And look at the wiring in there, like it's trashed. They're the connection points. I think we'll just get rid of that. So that wire there was connected to that, which is our bilge pump, and that wire there, which is a switch from the dash. And then, so that wire there is actually the positive that goes straight up to the battery. So if we connect that to that, that's going to have continuous power, which we don't want that. We want it to be switched. Time to pull out the heavy artillery. Yes, bloody ripper. Being a good auto electrician that I am, let me just check we actually have juice to the battery. Alright, we have good power. Any power after the fuse? Oh, there we go. That one's good. That one's good. So this guy here should have power. And he hasn't. We've got no juice there. That is our positive wire from the battery. Let's just pull that join apart. That was a bit easy. Check him out. Alright, we've got power to there. So I reckon we just have a dodgy connection because away. That is the wire from the dashboard. So what we'll do is turn him off and... Alright, that's good. So, that's pretty simple. We'll piss off all that crappy wiring and we'll run straight from the switch up on the dash. So I've worked out that we have a dodgy wire in here. See, that's connected now. Let me just hit my bag of tricks. Oh, looky here. Look at that. Look at that. With heaps of wire, there'd be 600 mil of wire there. I reckon we piss off all those shitty wires, rehash it all. Don't understand how this rear bilge pump works down there to fill up the live well at the front. So I've just rejoined that negative there and it runs up to the switch panel. So I'm tipping it's one of them. I reckon it's... Oh, there we go. We're away. That's how we do it. Alright, so we'll reconnect that. We'll be good. These are pretty groovy. Do our little joins. I reckon we go for one of them. Alright, our join is done. We check out our blue dot right there. Now the blue connector. So we just get onto that blue section there and squish him up. And that apparently is the perfect join, they tell me. Lovely, that join is now done. The positive and negative, and let's check that out. Perfection. Oh, we're getting excited. Why don't we just neaten everything up a bit here. Like a little saddle on that. Tuck him down there like so. And he'll pop out here for our pump. That's way better. Tucked in the side. So put that joiner onto there. That is going to be our positive, which is brown. We'll tuck all that under. Nice. Now back in business. Got our positive connected, negative connected. That's to our switch. I don't know what that wire does. Maybe it ran up to here for some reason, but I don't know. Trial. Beautiful. That live well pumps like a fucking V8. It's noisy as. I have a feeling we have a prezi. Looky here. Let's go and open her up. I love a prezi. So get this right. One of my magnificent subscribers out there in YouTube land contacts me about 2 weeks ago and says, my Minn Coda died a couple of years ago. Looks very similar to the one you have. He said, I've got a spare remote. Well, he's got the existing remote still in his garage and just sitting there doing nothing. So he says, do you want it? And I said, absolutely, that'd be fantastic. So he said, cool, I'll send it down to you. So, this is what we have. Minn Coda iPilot remote control. How good is that? His name is Dino, he lives in Darwin, and you, my friend, are a bloody legend. He says, whack a new battery in it, see what happens. If it's any good, just have it. What a champion. I have no idea how to drive it, so let's just see what happens. Oh, she lit up. That is going to be a good start. I have no idea how to drive it, no idea how to learn it to that engine, but fingers crossed we can get this sorted. Before he sent me the remote, we actually had a chat on the phone and it was fantastic to talk to him. He tells me he's just been out barra fishing, you know, catching the old meter barra. I'll tell him I've been out in Port Phillip Bay catching the 6-inch flatheads, mate. I'm just drooling, man. I'm so jealous. It's a new day. I am super excited about trying that Minn Coda remote control to see if we can get it to work on the Minn Coda. We're going to have to wait till next week for that because it's all I've got for you this week. Thanks heaps for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in church next Sunday. I forgot to take one off.